Welcome to ACC Student News.
The news students can use.
I'm Katie Nixick.
And I'm Miles Lewis.
And here are this week's stories. Lake County City Council voted 7-0 last Tuesday to pass a non-binding resolution for more gun control. The resolution requests bipartisan legislation to close the Crown Point gun show. Attorney Ray Sarmak cautioned against any ban or restriction to gun shows because state law forbids local government from regulating gun traffic, and gun show organizers could sue the county for reimbursement if the ordinance causes them financial damages. Opposing attorney John Dull said that the state law requires the county to provide gun show equal access to the fairgrounds as any private group seeking a venue for its public events. We can't make special law here, but we can give our opinion to our legislators and the federal government.
The 20th Century Fox is filming a television pilot at the 80-year-old Hammond City Hall building. It's an untitled legal drama about a woman who is wrongly accused and becomes a lawyer and fights for those who have also been wrongly accused. Hammond Mayor Thomas McDermott said filming would not interfere with any City Hall business or services to residents. He also stated that they were trying to film on the day of the council meeting and that he had told them they could not film at the hall. Mayor then followed up almost a week later with a quote, "Hammond has an old-fashioned city and it's marvelous. They want to use it in their show."
Northwest Indiana medical providers have opened up more than $400 million in new hospitals, clinics, and care centers this year, but it still doesn't end there. They are still planning and building new facilities all over Northwest Indiana. And with all those new facilities, that means more job openings. Indiana School of Medicine is working on bringing postgraduate students interning to become doctors and nurses there, but there's more. Before, it was difficult for people to get to a nearby hospital or clinic, but the hospitals will now be able to make it easier for both traveling to hospitals and paying for it.
Green initiatives are becoming more prevalent as communities look for ways to operate more efficiently. In Lowell, the town has stated exploring possibility of converting to an alternative fuel public works fleet.
President Donald Trump enacts high tariffs on imports of steel and aluminum. Trump claims that he's defending America's national security by placing the stiff tariffs on foreign imports, saying that the U.S. military should be as self-sufficient as possible and not rely on other countries to supply the essential materials used for defense. Other people argue it won't be good for other industries and that jobs related to engineering could be shut down and out of business. But by the end of the month, the tariffs will be taken into effect and the U.S. will levy at 25% on steel and 10% on aluminum.
Tri-Creek School Corporation Board approved changes regarding school safety in the wake of February 14th school shooting in Parkland, Florida, where 17 students and staff were killed by armed gunmen, with 14 out of 17 being students, parents, and the school boards were quick to create a plan in which would keep the students safe for years to come. The board created the new position of Directors of Safety and Security, which Carl Porter now holds. Porter is a retired law enforcement officer with 15 years as lead SWAT negotiator and years of experience in CSI. He walked the board through the entering and departing process at all schools, in which IDs will be surrendered and scanned as visitors come into the school.
All around the country, students, staff, and faculty walked out of schools at 10 a.m. on March 14th, 1 month after the tragic shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. Those who participated in the national-wide school walk stayed outside for 17 minutes in honor of the 17 lives lost in Parkland, Florida. Several schools walked out with signs saying #NeverAgain, MSD Strong, and Am I Next? The students and staff of schools nationwide are outraged at the current situation concerning guns, gun laws, and school safety. And that's all we have for this week. I'm Katie Nixick.
And I'm Miles Lewis.
Make sure to watch the rest of our videos on our YouTube channel.
And make sure to follow us on Twitter at ACC TV Hammond.